What's up, everybody? Today is gonna be a shorter stream, but hopefully we still just get it done and then we are finished with the Rampage Rally stuff. Because while it took ages, I got the stuff rendered. I need to fix the sky through compositing, and I need to do some other stuff. But otherwise, I think it's good. So, yeah, that will be fun. And this meeting, what are we doing now? Wait. First of all, I posted my stuff. Everyone, on. Wait. Okay. Okay. So, first of all, I'm working in DaVinci, which has been interesting till now. I now needed to kind of teach myself the compositing aspect of DaVinci, which didn't work best, but that was more because of stuff I did in Blender that was wrong. So let's get in it. And it crashed. Great. That's always a good sign. It was fun, and 5 years down, the sun shining down over me and you. And why does it now constantly crash? This is bad for me. Okay. Okay, it lets me move stuff for a few seconds. Will it crash again once I turn into... No, okay. That's good. That was weird for a second there. Wait, that's not what I want. I want DaVinci Resolve. There we have it. So, I move mic a bit to the side. And yeah, as you might be able to see from this here, I tried to make a back to beauty. That did not work, so I just used the original, which is this thing, and through many steps, including making a brighter thing and then not making it brighter, and then adding basically more glow to the... wasn't this the tires? I know, to the cores and then to the tires. I slowly added more and basically added some lighting. I do have here, what was it? Yeah, the ambient occlusion, which I'm not sure if I want to add, because honestly it doesn't really add that much. It adds it later on. And I needed to basically, because my smoke simulation didn't work properly, it made the whole thing misty, which I then had to unmist essentially. And yeah, I tried that. And I added some chromatic aberration, but we can ignore that for now. The main thing that we need to do is I need to get rid of this sky and kinda make it new. Which might prove to be more challenging than I expect. But basically what I want to do is I take this thing, I'm gonna make a mask around it. I will, yeah, I just start a bit like this, going over the stuff with the Bezier. I thank God made relatively straight environment instead of what I originally had planned, which was a very not straight environment. I need to move this a little. Okay. Can I move? I move this a little instead. Move this a bit. It's always better to cut in than to cut out, because if you, I say that, but exactly here it's cutting out, because you will not see the difference between a pixel or less in that, but you will see it when you don't have it in the thing. When you have it the opposite way around, because then there will be a big ugly line. Fun, fun, fun. Fun, fun, fun. Okay, and then here, and sneeze. And then here, and bam. Okay. That way, we just cut out. Let's make a color. No. Can we just make a plain somehow? Background. Yeah, just let it be black. Let me do this and then I mean should have should we do, yeah, we do a merge. This and this, and take this as the alpha. Yeah. And we can correct what I was talking about, because clearly we see I did not get all of the stuff properly here. This a little bit down, and it's not visible. That's good. That's good. Here we need Like, we don't want to go crazy with it and just go all over the place, having it like cut jagged edges into the thing, but like this is enough for what we need. I just need to figure out, do I want to, how could I, okay, what I'm gonna do is I go into my files where I have the first frame. Yeah, it will be fine. You won't see it. Where is it? Luckily, the lighting doesn't change much, so where there. Why is it all the way up there? I don't know. Templates, Blender, renders, official, and I take this, I copy it, I go back one thing, I paste it here, and I just rename it to Fill Sky, because we can then take it here. Wait, no, nope, we stay here, and pop this in here, because it might be the same frame, but won't be visible as such. And then we can essentially copy another merge, and we put this here and merge this into it. Right. Why is it not merging it into it properly? What's the issue? Or is it just loading? Or I can just use these, copy, paste. I put this here, and I put this here. I take this, make it. Oh, wait, it's because it's not showing a layer in the moment. Combined. Okay, merge, and I just put this same thing over. That should have masked it, but why didn't it? It just merged it over. Okay, wait. What if I? Why is there no under? Subtractive. Okay, guess not. Wait. I also should fix the settings. Okay, so if because this is background and this is foreground, so if this is foreground, this is background, then it will not do it correctly still. Why can it not? Like, this is a mask thing, right? Yeah, effect mask. Okay, let me try it with the boolean. There it works. Okay, interesting. Wait, it needs a. It should have its alpha channel actually. Weird. Anyways, yeah, definitely gonna need to feather this out a bit. Soft edge a bit. Maybe does that help? A little. It gives it a interesting like hue over the thing. I might wait. Do a brightness and contrast node. Like just so that it matches it a little bit better. Yeah. Wait, it's oversaturating in this area, which is a bit weird. It's hmm. 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 If I put it on 0, it's still laying over that, which it shouldn't. What if I put it in a matte? No, not that. Can Are you kidding me? Why is the... Okay. Because it's ore, not... no. Uh, hmm. Okay, wait. Actually, we can get rid of this just so that we have a bigger image of both. This and I. So not only did it make it darker, it's for some reason adding this over, which I guess makes sense. But my thing is the that's very weird actually, because what if I should kind of get rid of the thing? Why is it not? Um, like let me like it's doing the correct thing here, right? Why? Because the alpha is yeah. It's technically doing the correct thing here, where it's getting rid of the thing. Okay, I realize maybe I should not feather it at all, because feathering that here, feathering that made it way worse. I just pull it a bit in and then soften the edge, maybe. Maybe not that much, simply that it gets here. And that way it also works kind of as a hue thing. wait. If how would I would take this, copy, paste. I take this, use the inverted of this, and then I guess, wait, I could copy this merge node and add the merge node here, and I use this as a mask for this then. Huh. Not exactly. Okay, that did it, right? If I wait. Yes, okay, it did do it, technically. Okay, now I have the correct thing. I would like to be able to make these two dependable on each other, because I could just animate one and then move the other when the time comes. Yeah, like copy it and okay, I realize I need to be way more exact with the stuff, but it shouldn't be that big of a problem. I'm saying with a lot of doubt in my mind. I should probably put this on 0 completely just so that there is no. Let me filter. What's basically what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take this and this. I'm gonna completely move this down. I probably want to. How do I? Is there like an invert color? So I take this, add it here, and then add that here. Does that work as I intend? No. Why does it inverted alpha? Yes. Okay, so it does work the way I intend. Okay. I'm showing people how to. What's up? Nice. How did it work for you? I realized I need to change my whole goddamn sky. Yeah. So how did it go? When did you send it? Oh, I'm good on time with reacting to messages. Yes. Okay. Uh, It'll be fun, fun, fun. No one should see the mistakes of it now. All I need to do is make a transform. Right? Transform. I think that's the correct transform. It's one of these. Should be this. Yeah, should be this. Okay, and I move this just a bit here. So, I mainly need to actually also move this. So let me move to the final frame where it exists. I did just basic color grading. I'm new to DaVinci though. Moreover, I am new to PC software as early when I used to make and edit videos on phone. This Rampage Rally challenge. Oh, that's cool. And yeah, I'm also like, well, damn, it cuts off my thing, but that's all right. That's back to what I was gonna say. Yeah, for me, like I've used DaVinci before, just not in this aspect of like compositing. I've used Nuke more for compositing because my school had a free Nuke stuff, so I was like, oh, of course I'm gonna use the free stuff when like this is also free, but like professional stuff. Woo. Uh, and I basically just use DaVinci usually for cutting up stuff and editing that. This is my first time really editing this, and yeah, I have never edited on my phone because I just yeah, I can't. Which like I'm amazed that some people can, like presumably you can. That's cool. That's like really helpful on the fly. I just can't do that. And yeah, I need to now figure out where this was before. And yeah, I also uh yeah, this was my first time using Blender for an actual project. Like I did a little bit texturing, I think, in Blender before, but like this is the first like big project where it's like, oh, you need to know how Blender works, which I really didn't. Okay, here it was. Somewhere. Where's the last frame where it pops up? So, how do you find PC rendering? How is it for you? Like, experience is good, bad, or in between? Button I thought I was clicking. Okay. First of all, there I can that's a close one. Here should be good, right? Yeah, that works. Okay. Now I have the middle part essentially. I just need to do the rest. So if it's here in the first frame, then around 42, 41 should be like the middle. Load there. Okay. Okay. So since I know this spot is the main thing, and I can just move this out of the way. Out of the way. I need to use these to help me get the stuff correctly for this edge, because this edge is actually kinda hard to think, because it's one of the only ones where there's actually a different edge below it. But otherwise, I think this will be enough. I might clean it up yet later. This also warning, today will be a shorter stream. I will end in like an hour because I need to do some important stuff. Sadly, apart from this. So that's good. Let me go to 20. Let's see how that. Okay, that does not overlap. I can manage that. Why is it not? Okay, there. I select that. I basically need to just lower this a bit. Maybe I move it a bit in this direction more, just so that I keep the landmarks kind of less moving. Yeah, like this. I have it moving down. Why is this not the same as this? These should be pretty overlapping. Why are they not? Wait. Ah. Because, wait, no, but that's the image below. That's not the, like, if I take this out, then, yeah, okay, no, not a problem, not a problem. That's a whole other thing. It is not less than a dream come true. I remember the days when I used to watch people make CG stuff and get mesmerized, and now I myself am doing it. It feels very. Yeah, that's. I get. I also. Like. I kind of more or less stumbled into this because it was like a little bit more than 1.5 years ago. I was like, okay, what am I gonna do with life? And my mom just brought up, hey, there's this school that does movie stuff, CG stuff. And I was like, oh, yeah, like Corridor Crew. And then I was like, I looked into it. I went to the open house thing, and then basically bippity boppity boo, I'm in. I then got in, did the whole stuff, and I'm now like I hate working for other people, but goddamn, this is nice work. And I really like it because I've been watching 3D movies and stuff like that my entire life, so why not like get invested in it? And yeah, let's hope it works out. Uh yeah. I see it cutting over the glare bit here. Okay. A little bit in is fine still. Okay. Here. And move. Uh, okay. Uh, okay. And this goes a bit here. That should be alright, ignoring this because I need to scale it up a bit and stuff. Yeah, it will work. It will work somehow. So I got that stuff. I need to get here this middle point. That should be good. Maybe a bit lower here. It works. That's not what I wanted. I wanted to this a bit. Then I can lift it a little bit. That should be right on the line. Yeah, that works. Yeah. So now I go to 10, see where the issues are here. Yeah, it goes over the camera yet. We. Okay. I might need to work yet tomorrow on this. Hey. Okay. Okay. So this a little bit there. These are just a bit like this. A little bit lower here. Maybe a bit more like this here. And I mainly need to kind of Can you show or make an extra? I'm not sure. Probably won't matter for the like split second that that's there, but I still dislike it in my mind. But I will manage. Problem is with all this motion blur, it would be nice to not have it just cut off, but I can see if I make for a few seconds then like a kind of blend thing over it instead so that it doesn't fully take away the motion blur on it, because that will look weird later. Just add the necessary bits yet. Okay, that's not as nice, I think. Yeah, it does cause a little bit ehness, but I will fix something. Let me see how it's here. Okay, here it's alright, a few tweaks here and there, but nothing major. Wait. Probably should select these all because they all need to approximately go down the same. So here, 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 here. Here, here, here. Thank God it at least keeps the stuff a little bit organized, even doing other stuff. Oh. Sorry that this is probably mostly boring work. I Okay, that's working. Yeah, that's working. Do need a little bit of a feather, but I first need to make the stuff as clean as can be. That's wacky stuff here. I think I go here and then I can go frame by frame. If there is anything missing, so. Okay. Damn, I already spent so much time on it. So, yep, that's good. Just need to smooth this one out because it's becoming what I like to call a big heaping mess. Uh, it's gonna be better for me. Yeah, that works. Frame 3. Here it's going a bit over the thing, so let me move this here, this here. Wait, actually, let me do it easier for myself. A bit like this, this. And maybe this a bit higher, just getting a bit of a sharper edge here. That should be good enough. I go down here, here, this one down here. Oof. Yeah, this is where it gets rough because this is a lot of motion blur with nowhere for the result of it to go. Like this kind of works. Do it a bit like this. Yeah, I can work with that. What's up, Chefy? I'm sorry if I saw that a bit late. I hope you're doing well. I'm just doing compositing stuff because I need to replace my entire sky, which sucks, but I need to do it. Oh my god, going frame by frame, and this is really rough. But I hope I just need to do this for the start because that shouldn't become an issue when I when there is nothing peeking over the thing anymore. Oh my god. What time? 9 already. Not 9, 7. What world am I living in? I just hope they don't see the difference that much. Like, I will need to feather it a bit, but I do not want to feather it much, so I need to get it as close as possible to what I need it to be. That's a lot of vertices. That's a bit much. Wait, that was not this, yeah. If I get the glow down, was it the glow that decided that, or? Wait. Um, let me. Okay, it doesn't. I need to focus. Okay. Oh, oh, good. I've got this. I realize I don't have my freaking music looping. That's why. God damn it. I was wondering why there was such a lull in my... Yeah. Okay, that actually already overlaps. 10 will overlap because I did it already, right? Yes, good. Oh my god. Oh, okay. Yeah, that's what I'm gonna be doing tomorrow, but essentially what I... Yeah. Because the stream needs to end soon, no one's really watching it either way. I want to... First of all... I want to show what I plan on actually doing with this. So I will take this transform. I will key the size and yeah, I will key all of this, and I mainly wait, god damn it, I didn't need to do key it there. Okay, unkey it. I move it here, and I key it all here. I size it up a bit. And I move it down. Down here. Yes, like this, kinda. Because I also add a noise, remove noise there. I take this and this, and since it's mainly in these like darker areas, I pick like one specific, like we do like here because I get light and dark, and I simply, because I know it's in reddish greenish area, I take this like that. Oh, that already did a decent enough thing. I soften up a little bit this and do soften. Wait, yeah. Does softening blue do much? Nah, not really. I do just a little. And what does? Okay, just a tiny bit, teeny weeny bit. Yeah. Wait. What's up? That should be noiseless enough because it's not gonna change in noise. So, and because I'm gonna have an image behind that yet, so I take that, it's all on these things, and I take the, where was it, 81 I think it was, yeah, where it's completely out of frame, and I essentially move it just up and a bit to the side here. That should mean that with like I don't want it to flashbang, but okay. Yeah, that's I will manage. Any case, because it's going. It should kind of keep the position. I need to save it and I will stop the stream. I hope everyone who watches this enjoyed it. It's not done yet, but yeah. I just want to also just render this out quickly. Test 2. It keeps all this, yes, because I save it again. And that's gonna be it. I hope everyone has a good time, and I will see you next. This will be after the stuff, but hey.